Aries, someone out there is finally waking up to the fact that losing you was the biggest mistake of their life. They thought you would wait forever in the shadows, but the universe has a completely different script, and regret is hitting them hard right now. This karmic shift is about to bring your power back in a way you never expected. Before we dive into this beautiful cosmic revelation, tell me in the comments where you are watching from today, and if you are ready to claim your power back. Hit that like button and subscribe to join our spiritual family. The 20th of August, 2026, and the energy surrounding you right now is nothing short of miraculous. I am so incredibly honored that you have tuned in today, because the message the universe has for you is one of profound validation, deep healing, and ultimate justice. If you have been feeling a heavy weight in your chest, a lingering sense of doubt, or a quiet whisper asking, "Did I even matter to them?" I need you to take a deep breath and listen closely. Someone is realizing exactly who you are. They are realizing that you are the type of person they will regret losing for the rest of their days. The universe is stepping in to balance the scales, to show you that your love, your energy, and your presence were never ordinary. They were a rare gift. And the person who let that gift slip through their fingers is finally feeling the cold reality of your absence. I know the last few months have felt like a long, arduous journey through a dense fog. There has been so much waiting, so much uncertainty, and perhaps a deep, aching heartache that you tried so hard to hide from the world. You gave so much of your fiery, passionate Aries spirit to situations and people who did not know how to hold it. You may have questioned your own worth, wondering if you asked for too much or if your boundaries were too high. But I need you to hear this, and I need you to let it sink into your very soul. The delay was not a denial. The silence was not a rejection. Every moment you spent waiting, every tear you shed in the quiet of the night was part of a divine unfolding. The universe was not punishing you, it was protecting you. It was clearing the space, removing the illusions, and preparing you for a level of love and respect that you have always deserved, but perhaps never fully received. There is something so deeply symbolic happening in your energy field right now. Imagine a river that has been dammed up for months, the water rising, the pressure building, until finally, the dam breaks and the water flows freely, nourishing everything in its path. That is your life right now, Aries. The blockages are breaking. The stagnant energy of feeling unappreciated is washing away, replaced by a rushing tide of cosmic justice. When I look at the archetypal energies surrounding you today, I see the powerful, balancing force of justice intertwined with the hopeful, healing light of the star. This is the universe's way of confirming that what is coming to you is not just a coincidence. It is a karmic correction. You are being rewarded for your patience, for your integrity, and for refusing to shrink yourself to fit into spaces that were too small for your magnificent spirit. Now, my dear Aries, please remember that while this reading is channeled specifically for your sign, it is a general guidance. You must always filter these words through your own beautiful, intuitive lens. Take what resonates with your soul, leave what does not, and trust your inner knowing above all else. In this reading, we are going to explore so much more than just this realization from someone from your past. We are going to dive deep into how this shift is going to transform your love life, bring unexpected blessings to your finances, heal your physical body, and restore harmony to your family. But that is not all. We are also going to uncover the exact mindset shifts you need to embrace to lock in this new reality. If you're feeling this shift in your spirit right now, if you feel that little spark of hope igniting in your chest, please take a gentle second to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue to bring these daily messages of light and guidance to souls all over the world, and it creates a beautiful energetic exchange between us. The universe has also whispered some specific frequencies to you today to help you anchor this new energy. Your lucky numbers for the 20th of August are 7, 14, and 28. These numbers carry the vibration of spiritual awakening, divine alignment, and abundant return. You might see them on clocks, on receipts, or in your daily life. Pay attention to them, for they are winks from the universe. Your lucky colors today are crimson red and shimmering gold. Crimson red connects you back to your root chakra, grounding your fiery Aries spirit and reminding you of your innate power and vitality. Gold attracts the energy of divine wealth, high vibrations, and ultimate success. To use these colors, I encourage you to wear a piece of crimson or gold clothing today. Keep a gold object on your desk, or simply close your eyes and visualize a warm, golden red light surrounding your aura, protecting you and drawing in the miracles you deserve. This brings us to the deeper work you are being called to do right now. This realization from someone else is beautiful, yes, but it is not the final destination. The true magic lies in how you internalize this shift. You are being asked to elevate your mindset, to practice radical patience, and to trust your intuition when it tells you to walk away from anything that dims your light. Your self-worth is not determined by who stays and who leaves. Your self-worth is an unshakable fact of the universe. You are a child of the cosmos, fiercely loved and deeply protected. When you truly embody this truth, you stop chasing. You stop trying to convince people of your value. You simply exist in your power, and the right people, the right opportunities, and the right blessings are magnetically drawn to you. What happens next in your life is entirely dependent on you holding this high vibration. You are moving from a state of lack into a state of absolute, unapologetic abundance. Let us go deeper into the mystical currents surrounding you today, beautiful Aries, because there is something profoundly sacred unfolding in your spiritual blueprint. When we look beyond the surface of this karmic shift, the tarot reveals powerful trilogy of archetypes that are actively working on your behalf. The first card that emerges for you is the Tower, but it appears not as a symbol of destruction, rather as a necessary and divine clearing. For a long time, you may have been holding onto a situation, person, or a belief about yourself that was built on a fragile foundation. The universe, in its infinite wisdom and fierce love for you, had to gently but firmly dismantle what was no longer serving your highest good. That sudden shift, that moment when things fell away, was not punishment. It was a rescue mission. The tower cleared the debris so that you could finally see the open sky. Following this beautiful clearing, the energy shifts into the radiant, nurturing presence of the Empress. This is your archetype right now, Aries. The Empress does not chase, she attracts. She does not beg for attention. She commands it simply by existing in her full, lush, unapologetic truth. This card is the universe's confirmation that your self-worth is skyrocketing. You are stepping into a magnetic frequency where you no longer need to prove your value to anyone. The person who is currently feeling the heavy weight of regret is feeling it precisely because they are witnessing you step into this Empress energy. They see you thriving, they see you glowing, and they are realizing that they walked away from a masterpiece. And finally, the Knight of Wands appears, galloping into your reading with blazing speed and undeniable passion, as an Aries. This is your native energy returning to you in full force. The Knight of Wands brings messages, movement, and a surge of fiery confidence. This card tells me that the period of stagnation is officially over. A message may be coming your way, or a sudden burst of inspiration will propel you forward. The hesitation that once held you back is being burned away by the alchemical fire of your own spirit. You are remembering who you are. You are remembering that you are a pioneer, a leader, and a force of nature that cannot be contained by someone else's inability to understand your depth. But that is not all. There is something deeper here when we apply this powerful energy specifically to your heart and your love life. I know that for some of you, this journey has been incredibly lonely. If you're currently single, I want you to listen very closely. The universe has been protecting your heart by removing people who could only offer you crumbs when you deserved a feast. That person who is now realizing their mistake, their regret, is not your burden to carry. Their awakening is simply the universe balancing the scales, giving you the ultimate validation that you were never the problem. You were always the prize. And because you have been doing the inner work, because you have been choosing yourself, new energy is entering your romantic sphere. Someone new is beginning to notice your light. This person will not be intimidated by your fire, they will be drawn to it. They will appreciate your boundaries, celebrate your independence, and match your passion. The single Aries is being prepared for a love that feels like a safe harbor and a thrilling adventure all at once. For those of you who are currently in a relationship, this cosmic energy manifests in a beautifully different, yet equally powerful way. This is a time of profound renewal and deepened appreciation. If there has been a period of distance, misunderstanding, or taking each other for granted, the fog is lifting. Your partner is having a moment of profound clarity. They are looking at you and truly seeing you, perhaps for the first time in a while. They are realizing the depth of your loyalty, the warmth of your spirit, and the incredible effort you put into making the relationship work. This is a beautiful time to have an open, heart-centered conversation. The Knight of Wands energy encourages you to lead with passion and honesty. You will find that your partner is much more receptive, willing to step up, and eager to rebuild any bridges that may have been weakened. The love between you is not ending. It is evolving into something much more mature, resilient, and deeply rooted. What happens next is important, because this shift in your love life is directly connected to the way you carry yourself in the world. When you know you are loved, when you know you are valued, it changes the way you walk into a room. It changes the way you speak, the way you set boundaries, and the way you demand respect. You are no longer operating from a place of fear of abandonment. You are operating from a place of absolute certainty in your own worth. This is the secret key that is going to unlock every other area of your life in the days and weeks to come. The universe is also showing me that this emotional and romantic healing is creating a ripple effect that is about to touch your career, your finances, and your daily sense of purpose. The same fire that is warming your heart is about to ignite your professional life. But we must explore exactly how this will unfold, because the opportunities coming your way are tied directly to this newfound confidence. Let us now turn our gaze to the realm of your daily labor and your material world, beautiful Aries, because the cosmic shift we have been discussing is not confined to your heart. It is actively rewriting the story of your career, your professional purpose, and your financial reality. For some time now, you may have felt quiet, persistent friction in your work life, Perhaps you have been pouring your brilliant, innovative energy into projects, teams, or environments that simply did not know how to honor it. You may have felt like you were carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, giving 110% of your fiery spirit, while receiving only a fraction of the recognition, respect, or compensation you truly deserve. But I am here to tell you with absolute certainty that this season of being overlooked is coming to a definitive, powerful end. The Knight of Wands energy we discussed earlier is now galloping directly into your professional sector, bringing with it a sudden, undeniable surge of momentum. This means that if you have been waiting for a sign to pitch that bold new idea, to ask for that well-deserved raise, or to step into a leadership role that you have been quietly preparing for, the universe is giving you a resounding, emphatic yes. Your confidence is your greatest currency right now. When you walk into your workplace or log into your virtual meetings with the unshakable knowing of your own worth, the atmosphere around you will shift. People will notice. A supervisor, client, or key decision maker is about to have a moment of profound realization regarding your true value. They are going to see the dedication, the creativity, and the sheer force of will you bring to the table, and they are going to want to secure your presence in a much more significant, respectful way. But that is not all. For those of you who are currently navigating the often frustrating, emotionally draining waters of a job search, I have a message of profound relief for you. I know the silence of unanswered applications, or the sharp disappointment of missed opportunities, has felt incredibly heavy on your spirit. You may have begun to doubt your skills, or wonder if the universe has simply forgotten your professional aspirations. Please, release that doubt right now. The delays you experienced were not a reflection of your inadequacy, they were divine protection. The universe was actively shielding you from roles that would have drained your spirit, stifled your growth, or undercompensated your magnificent talents. That door that closed so abruptly, it was blocking a path that was never meant for your soul's journey. What happens next is important. A new opportunity is aligning itself with your energy field, one that resonates deeply with your true purpose. Not just your immediate need for a paycheck, this upcoming opportunity will feel entirely different. When you engage with it, whether in an interview or a networking conversation, there will be a palpable sense of mutual respect and energetic alignment. You will not have to shrink yourself, mask your personality, or pretend to be someone you are not just to fit corporate mold. The right people are actively looking for the exact fire, passion, and authentic leadership that you naturally possess. Keep your head high, refine your vision of what you truly want, and trust that the right offer is making its way to you through perfect, divine timing. There is something deeper here when we connect this professional awakening to your financial reality. I know that money pressure has been a lingering shadow for some of you, creating a subtle undercurrent of anxiety that has been difficult to shake. You may have been watching your resources closely, feeling the tension of needing to stretch every dollar, wondering when the financial tide would finally turn in your favor and bring you the peace of mind you crave. Today, the universe is showing me that this tide is turning. The Empress energy in your reading is a powerful, undeniable archetype of material abundance, luxury, and the fruitful, overflowing harvest of your labors. The shift in your financial life begins with a shift in your internal narrative. You must release the deep-seated generational belief that you have to struggle, sacrifice, or suffer to earn your keep. Abundance is your birthright, Aries. As you step into this new frequency of self-worth, you will naturally begin to attract opportunities that are more lucrative, more sustainable, and more aligned with your true value. This could manifest as an unexpected financial return, forgotten debt being repaid to you, surprising bonus, or a brand new stream of income that you hadn't even considered before. The universe is preparing to reward your resilience in a tangible, material way, however. To fully receive this financial blessing, you must remain open and willing to accept it. Sometimes, we unconsciously push away abundance because we feel we haven't earned it through enough hardship, or we feel guilty for wanting more than mere survival. I urge you to let go of that old limiting paradigm. You are worthy of financial ease. You are worthy of a life where your bank account reflects the immense, irreplaceable value you bring to the world. As you move through the rest of August and into the autumn months, I encourage you to take one small, practical step toward your financial goals, but do it with a heart full of gratitude and high expectation, rather than fear and scarcity. The tapestry of your life is being rewoven with threads of pure gold. Aries, your work is becoming more fulfilling. Your professional value is being recognized, and your financial foundations are being strengthened by the very same cosmic justice that is healing your heart. But the healing does not stop at your career or your wallet. The universe is also preparing to bring a profound sense of harmony, vitality, and restoration to your physical vessel and your closest familial bonds. Let us now turn our gentle, reverent attention to the sacred vessel that carries your beautiful soul, beautiful Aries, because the profound cosmic shifts we have been exploring are not just happening in the ether. They are actively manifesting in your physical body, your home, and your daily vibration. For a long time, I know that the emotional weight you have been carrying has taken a tangible toll on your health. You have been in a state of high alert, operating in a subtle but persistent fight or flight mode, trying to hold everything together for everyone else. This may have shown up as tension in your neck and shoulders, restless nights, tight jaw, or a deep, lingering fatigue that sleep alone could not fix. Your fiery Aries spirit has been burning the candle at both ends, trying to force outcomes through sheer willpower. But today, the universe is whispering a powerful, soothing message of physical restoration. The dam of stress is breaking, and with it, your body is finally receiving the permission it has been desperately craving, the permission to truly rest. This is not laziness, my dear Aries, this is a spiritual practice. The healing energy of the star card in your reading is washing over your physical form, soothing inflamed nerves and calming an overactive mind. I encourage you to listen to the subtle whispers of your body. If it asks for a long, warm bath, give it that. If it asks for a gentle walk in nature to ground your excess fire, honor that request. You are moving out of the season of survival and into the season of thriving. Your vitality is returning, not as frantic, anxious energy, but as a steady, radiant, and deeply grounded life force. You are remembering what it feels like to inhabit your body with ease, and that ease is the foundation upon which all your new blessings will be built. But that is not all. This profound internal healing naturally radiates outward, touching the very foundation of your personal life, your family, and your domestic sphere. I know that family dynamics can sometimes be the most complex and emotionally charged areas of our lives. There may have been a history of feeling misunderstood by your loved ones, or perhaps you have been the strong one, the one who always gives advice and support but rarely receives it in return. You may have felt quiet ache of loneliness even when surrounded by family, longing for a deeper, more authentic connection. The energy of divine justice is now bringing beautiful, harmonizing balance to your home life. What happens next is important. A family member, perhaps someone with whom you have experienced friction or distance, is undergoing their own awakening regarding your value. They are beginning to see the sacrifices you have made and the unconditional love you have offered, even when it was not reciprocated in the way you deserved. You may receive a heartfelt apology, sudden gesture of support, or simply a shift in the atmosphere that feels lighter, warmer, and more respectful. And if a particular family relationship remains toxic or draining, the universe is giving you the empowered clarity to set a loving, unshakable boundary. You are no longer required to set yourself on fire to keep others warm. Your home is becoming your true sanctuary, a place where your spirit is nurtured, protected, and deeply honored. There is something deeper here regarding the very essence of your daily vibration and emotional tone. If you have been feeling like you are walking through a thick, gray fog of doubt and waiting, I am here to tell you that the sun is breaking through the clouds. The emotional state surrounding you right now is shifting dramatically from exhaustion to empowerment, from anxiety to profound relief. You are stepping into a protected, elevated frequency. The crimson, red, and shimmering gold energies we discussed earlier are actively charging your aura, creating a magnetic shield that repels negativity and attracts high vibrational opportunities. When you wake up in the morning, you will begin to notice a new sense of lightness in your chest. The heavy, gripping fear of what if is being replaced by quiet, confident knowing of what is. You are realizing that you are safe, you are guided, and you are exactly where you need to be. And for my beautiful Aries students, or those of you currently navigating a period of intense learning, certification, or skill building, the universe has a very specific, brilliant message for you. I know that academic pressure or the demand to master new information can sometimes trigger mental fog, procrastination, or a frustrating sense of being stuck. You may have been staring at your books or your screen, feeling like the concepts just will not click, wondering if you're capable of achieving your educational goals. Release that fear right now. The Knight of Wands is galloping through your sector of intellect and communication, bringing a sudden, electrifying breakthrough in your focus. A concept that has been eluding you will suddenly make perfect sense. A study method you were hesitant to try will yield incredible results. The universe is aligning your mind with the frequency of mastery and comprehension. However, this breakthrough requires you to trust your unique learning style. Do not try to force yourself into a rigid, traditional mold of studying if it does not serve you. If you need to learn through movement, do that. If you need to teach the material out loud to an empty room, do that. Your Aries intuition is a powerful tool in your academic journey. When you feel a nudge to review a specific chapter or reach out to a study partner, follow that nudge. It is the universe guiding you toward the exact information you need to succeed. You are not just going to pass, you are going to excel, because you are learning to trust the brilliant, capable mind that you possess. The tapestry of your healing is complete in this moment. Your body is relaxing into its natural vitality, your family dynamics are softening into harmony, your emotional tone is rising into empowered relief. Your mind is sharpening with divine focus. You are becoming whole, Aries. You are integrating every lesson, every tear, and every moment of patience into a version of yourself that is utterly unstoppable. But the cosmic story does not end here. There is still the vital matter of who will walk beside you in this new elevated chapter. and how the universe will seal this beautiful transformation with a final powerful blessing. As you step into this magnificent, elevated version of yourself, the universe is also carefully curating the souls who are allowed to walk beside you in this new chapter. The profound energetic shift we have been discussing is acting as a divine unshakable filter. People who are truly meant to stay in your life are being drawn closer by an invisible magnetic thread, while those who are meant to leave are falling away with effortless, painless grace. Right now, your aura is radiating a frequency of high self-worth, and the cosmos is highlighting three specific zodiac energies that are perfectly aligned to support and celebrate your journey. First, we see the fiery, fiercely loyal energy of Leo. They understand your deep need for passion and will celebrate your victories without a single hint of jealousy, matching your warmth with their own radiant light. Second, the adventurous, expansive spirit of Sagittarius is stepping forward. They will match your intellectual curiosity, encourage you to explore the world, and inspire you to dream bigger without ever trying to tie you down or restrict your freedom. And third, the innovative, beautifully grounding energy of Aquarius is here to offer you the mental stimulation and the emotional space you need to truly breathe, think, and be your authentic self. When you connect with these specific energies, you will feel a profound, undeniable sense of ease. You will not have to explain your worth, defend your boundaries, or shrink your spirit. They will simply see you, honor you, and love you exactly as you are. But as you embrace these beautiful, harmonious connections, you may suddenly realize that you are actually mourning the loss of the idea of who you used to be, and that is beautiful, necessary, and deeply sacred grief to process. Let us look even deeper into the mystical currents guiding your path today, for the tarot has one final, breathtaking revelation to share with you, a message that will seal this transformation in absolute perfection. The final card that leaps from the deck for you today is the magnificent Wheel of Fortune, spinning in glorious, unstoppable, and joyous motion. For months, perhaps even years, you may have felt like you were running on a cosmic treadmill, pushing as hard as you could, giving everything you had, yet feeling like you were going nowhere. You felt trapped in frustrating cycles of disappointment, wondering if the wheel would ever turn in your favor, wondering if the universe had simply overlooked your efforts. But look at it now, my beautiful Aries. The wheel has not just turned, it has elevated you to the very top, placing you in a position of power, visibility, and divine grace. This card is the ultimate cosmic promise of destiny, luck, and perfect divine timing. It tells you that the universe is actively orchestrating a beautiful series of fortunate coincidences, lucky breaks, and serendipitous encounters in your daily life. You are officially entering a cycle of flow, where things are no longer forced, fought for, or struggled over, but rather, they unfold with magical, breathtaking ease, and in this sudden, beautiful moment of realization, profound, overwhelming sense of relief washes over you, as the heavy, exhausting armor you have been wearing for so long finally begins to crack, dissolve, and fall away. This brings us back to the very core of today's message. To the person who is finally, painfully realizing what they lost when they let you go, I want you to understand something incredibly important, something that will set your spirit completely and utterly free. Their regret. Their sudden, sharp awakening to your immense value is not a cosmic call for you to go back. It is not an invitation to reopen a door that the universe has already lovingly sealed. Their realization is simply the universe's way of validating your experience, of proving to you beyond a shadow of a doubt that you were never crazy, never too much, and never unlovable. They see the gold now, they feel the absence of your light, but you already knew you were gold all along. You do not need their apology to be whole. You do not need their return to be happy. The ultimate victory in this karmic dance is not getting them back. The ultimate victory is reaching a place of such profound inner peace where you no longer need them to validate your existence. As this absolute truth settles deeply into your heart, you will feel a beautiful, bittersweet release, quiet, graceful closing of a chapter that allows the most magnificent, joyful story of your life to finally begin. As we bring this beautiful, expansive reading to its close, I want you to take deep, grounding breath and feel the absolute magnitude of what has just shifted in your energy field. You have heard the promises, you have felt the validation, and you have seen the divine justice of the universe at work. But the true magic of this moment is not just that someone else is finally realizing your worth. The true magic is that you are realizing it for yourself. The emotional turn here is profound and deeply liberating. You are stepping out of the waiting room of other people's opinions and walking directly into the throne room of your own sovereignty. You no longer need their regret to know you are valuable. Their awakening is just the echo. Your self-love is the original resounding sound that created the universe. Look at the path stretching out before you now, my beautiful Aries. The Wheel of Fortune is turning, the Knight of Wands is galloping, and the Empress is blooming in every corner of your life. Over the next few weeks, you are going to notice a sudden, beautiful lightness in your daily routine. The things that used to drain you will no longer have access to your energy. The opportunities that once felt impossibly out of reach will suddenly present themselves with effortless, breathtaking grace. But as you step into this new reality, There might be a fleeting moment where it feels almost too good to be true, quiet, lingering whisper of doubt asking if you are truly ready for this level of blessing. Let me reassure you, with every fiber of my spiritual being, that you are ready. You have been prepared for this exact moment through every trial, every tear, and every moment of patience. You are entirely protected, deeply guided, and completely worthy of every single good thing that is rushing toward you. And as this profound realization washes over you, beautiful, overwhelming wave of relief will finally settle deep into your bones. The heavy armor you have been wearing, the constant vigilance, the exhausting need to protect your heart from disappointment, it is all melting away into the earth. You are safe now. You are held by the universe. This is the beautiful emotional shift from surviving to thriving, from hoping to knowing, from feeling vulnerable to feeling completely and utterly protected. You are stepping into a state of absolute, unshakable empowerment. You are motivated not by the desperate need to prove yourself to anyone, but by the pure, unadulterated joy of expressing who you truly are. The heartache of the past is being composted into the fertile soil of your future. And from that rich soil, magnificent, vibrant new life is blooming. As we close this sacred space today, I want to gently remind you that this reading is a guidance, beautiful map of the cosmic energies surrounding you, but it is not your absolute, unchangeable fate. You are the co-creator of your reality, the master of your destiny, and the author of your story. Take the words that resonated deeply with your soul, keep them close to your heart, and gently release anything that did not align with your inner truth. Your intuition is your ultimate, infallible guide, and it will never ever lead you astray. Trust the quiet voice within you, for it is the universe speaking directly to your spirit. Thank you from the very bottom of my heart for sharing your beautiful energy and your precious time with me today. It is true, profound honor to be a vessel for these messages and to walk this mystical, transformative journey alongside you. If this reading brought you comfort, clarity, or a bright spark of hope, please leave a like on this video, subscribe to our channel, and return to us for your daily spiritual guidance. Your support allows this beautiful community of light to grow and reach even more souls who are wandering in the dark and need to hear these messages of hope. I send you my deepest, most heartfelt blessings, my dearest Aries. May you be filled with boundless love, crystal clear clarity, and unbreakable strength. May you walk into every room knowing you are a masterpiece. And may you never again shrink yourself to fit into spaces that are too small for your magnificent, fiery spirit. The universe is cheering for you, I am cheering for you, and your absolute best days are truly just beginning. Go out and shine your beautiful, radiant light, for the world needs exactly what only you can give. Until tomorrow, stay blessed, stay empowered, stay hopeful, and always trust in the magic of your journey.